Welcome back, guys. Yeah, I checked my analytics, and apparently a lot of people start watching my videos and then turn them straight off. And I asked my mate, he said, yeah, it's because you're so fucking boring, so let's liven it up like that. Whee! Yeah, welcome back, guys. The Griff here, thanks for joining me. And going for a more exciting approach, as you can see. Right, what's been happening? It's been a mad old few days in podcast wars land. Two things I'm going to discuss today. There's the ongoing Decca Heggie situation, and then at the other end of the podcast spectrum, there's all that's been going on down at Planet Fighting Trolls et al. Right, what should we talk about first? Let's get the serious business out the way first. Yeah, Decca. Fucking grim, innit? There's two possible things going on here. Either Decca is guilty of all the things he's been accused of, and he's a complete and utter psychopath, desperately trying to clear his name so he can continue with his career, knowing that he's done all these things, and or on the other side of it, he may be completely innocent. All the accusations that are being levelled at him are false allegations, and all the people who are bringing him down know that, but are still trying to bring him down anyway. Now, either way, it's fucking bleak, isn't it? You know, if he has sort of raped several people, and now he's got a podcast where he's trying to get away with it, that's dark as fuck. If he hasn't done it, and all these people are just trying to basically put him away in jail for the next 10 or 15, 20 years, knowing that he hasn't done anything wrong, that's pretty bleak as well, isn't it? You know, he's churning out the videos at the moment. He's threatened on more than one occasion to do a Raoul moat, which, the way it's going, I wouldn't be surprised if it ends in such circumstances. He was going to fight Danny Christie again in March. It was going to be pay-per-view. I made that video about the 3 fights together, $9.99. You know, I think that would have worked, but I think Dana White's not interested, so that's not going to be happening now. But he did announce a fight against Danny Christie in March. The second fight is going to be on pay-per-view. Dougie Joyce is going to be taking bets, even money on both. But then Danny Christie said, no, I don't want to fight you anymore. And then Danny Christie has been given a part in a film that was penciled in for Decca by Steve Wraith. Steve Wraith has now aborted his support, or sort of support, for Decca. But as I say, you know, I always go for the innocent until proven guilty angle. I don't take sides, I don't judge in all this. But, you know, either way, it's fucking very grim, innit? You know, he's either a complete beast who's desperately trying to publicly get away with it, systematically, or he's completely innocent and there are people trying to destroy him for no reason. You know, and whatever transpires, if, you know, the reality of what's going on ever does come out, either way, that's pretty grim. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say about that. You know, if you're following this, you'll know all these things, and if you're not, you'll be like, what the fuck you on about, Griff? And if you're not following it, you've already switched off. That's my analytics. Right, anyway, and on a lighter-ish note, Fighting Trolls. Now, on Fighting Trolls channel the other day, Paul, fellow Welshman, there was a bit of a beef developed between Liam Ditchy and Uncle K. Paul was a bit stuck in the middle, you know, didn't really want two of his mates arguing, you know, and I understand that situation. You know, when you got two people in your life that don't like each other, and you're stuck in the middle. Not nice. And Paul was like, oh, I don't know what to do here. Two of my mates don't like each other, and they both come on my lives. But Uncle K took the initiative, decided, right, I'm not going on the snake bit anymore. To stop putting Paul in the position of being stuck in the middle, Uncle K decided to do his own lives. And so now, yeah, there's double bubble now. There's Fighting Trolls and Uncle K doing lives each night. Yeah, I watched, I watch them both, but sometimes they're both on at the same time. So obviously with me being a tidy sort of guy, I tend to flick back and forth. Last night it went off. If you saw it, again, you know what I mean. If you didn't, you won't care. But Fighting Trolls, the guy in it, Dan, he does get a bit of grief. I wouldn't call it bullying because he voluntarily comes on, but he tends to be the one that gets the stick on that. Light-hearted, you know, sometimes, but if you've ever been in that position where you're the one getting the stick all the time, it can feel a bit, not like being bullied, but a bit like, all right, you know, fair enough, give me a fucking break. But yeah, there was a guy, that ginger guy with a beard, I don't know his name, sorry. And Dan had come on. Yeah, Dan was on Uncle K's first show. Dan was on it, being all nice and normal. Then Dan then was on Fighting Trolls, slagging off Uncle K, which I found a bit bizarre, because I'd seen Dan on Uncle K's show the night before. So this ginger guy had pulled up Dan, you know, for having a bit of a pop. Next thing, this Scottish guy comes on, telling this ginger guy that he'd been bullying Dan, threatening to take his jaw off or whatever. Very fucking intimidating sort of chap. The ginger guy got a bit, oh, what's going on here? I didn't expect this tonight. And then the ginger guy had also given Liam Ditchy a bit of grief, saying he didn't particularly like him. And then next thing, Ditchy appeared, demanding that the ginger guy showed him his fridge. That's a bit of a theme on this channel now. I think Uncle K started it. You need to show your fridge to show how well you're doing, you know. There's this male ego thing in it that men feel that they need to have a lot of money, a really nice car, and a really smart missus, you know, in order to feel good about themselves, which is possibly why I'm clinically depressed. So yeah, anyway, our Darren Gee's got a new sort of mate. He's a driver apparently at the moment, but he's hoping it develops into a friendship with somebody who's going to help him with his, to pass the message, you know, delivering leaflets and all that. So big up the G man. I like G. A lot of people don't like him, but I like him. Yeah, a few shout outs. Karma Corner, banging out the material, you know, funny, insightful, you know. As I say, I'm one of the few people doing this who's independent, you know. Most people, you either like Darren Gee or you don't, or if you like him, you don't like him, or you're either in this team or in that team, or your team English or your team outward. You know, it's now this thing of, oh, are you Fighting Trolls or Uncle K? Do you know what I mean? I like all these guys. Everyone's just doing their best, innit? Trying to get on in life, trying to get monetized. But then when people do get donations, other people don't like it. Weird, really. You know, I get 30, 40 emails a day, you know, asking, oh, Griff, how can we sort of donate to this channel? And I just don't even respond, you know. Just put it in an envelope, cash, Griff, SA1, Swansea. It'll reach me. See you next time.